Hello, happy Tuesday, everybody. Just checking to make sure that everything is going live, making sure that the tech is working. There we are. Yay, there we are. Hey, welcome to the Art Boss Challenge. It is day 2 of the challenge. We are going to be talking about traffic secrets for big businesses. Let us know that you're here. You know this if you were here yesterday. Just participating in the challenge guarantees results, and we're also rewarding the participation in the Art Boss Challenge. We're going to be giving away one of those posts that convert, one of those books. It's 160 pages of posts that convert. It's over 600 posts that you can sprinkle into your social media. And we're going to be giving that away in a couple minutes. I'm super excited to do that. But it's as easy as just showing up, giving us some fire. Would love to see some fire. Drop some fire. All you need to do is give us the thumbs up, the heart, the like, comment. I see a lot. Good morning, everybody. Hello. I see a lot of Facebook users. Maureen's here. She was actually the winner of yesterday's giveaway, that Amazon gift card. Good morning, Maureen. Let's see. Lots of Facebook users. We are so excited today. So excited. Because I know yesterday we took a look at the big picture. We took a look at the system. And I'll be totally honest, not many businesses will show you the systems that they're running. They're just not going to show it to you because they don't want their competition to see it. But we took a look at the bigger systems and some of the questions that you guys came up with and some of the things that you answered in your homework last night. Fabulous job, by the way, you guys. All that hard work that you did to answer the first question for the challenge. You are going to, you're leaning in, you're getting the results. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I want to stay focused on the whole purpose of today and the purpose of the challenge. This 3-day challenge, it's going to show you the big picture. And today we're going to start talking about that one question that everybody's asking. Okay, I have a system. Now, how do I get people into my system? How do I get people into my system? If you're asking that question, you're in the right place. We're going to be talking about that. The 3-day challenge is specifically designed for serious artists because we want you to have the answers to 3 main questions. We want you to be able to make decisions that will allow for you to uncover your next steps into closing more of your online art sales, as well as those offline art sales. You're here because you're a serious artist who wants to claim 6 figures. We're going to talk a lot about 6 figures today. This is for serious artists who are committed to their artwork. This is a full-time job. If you're looking to make 6 figures, if you're looking to have a job that allows you to have benefits, flexibility, and then be doing what you were placed on this earth to do. For those of you who are like, I'm just starting out, I'm in a season of life, I'm a taxi cab driver for my preteens. If you're in a place where you're like, I know that I can't treat this like a full-time job yet, we also have the systems that you can be working on. We want you to know that if you have 5, 6, 10 hours a week, maybe you only have 1 or 2 hours a week, we want you to be working on the things you need to be doing that are moving the needle and getting you to where you want. Okay. So on Friday, our laser focused coaching session is specifically designed for those of you who are like, you know what, I really do have limited time right now, but that I don't want to wait till I have the time. I want to use the time I have right now and put myself on that path to 6 figures, recognizing that when I'm on the walking path, it just might take me a little bit longer. Okay. So today we're going to be talking about traffic secrets for big businesses. This is for you if you recognize that you need a selling system that allows for you to close your high ticket sales. Okay. And after you have your sales system, what do you need to work on next? You need to be filling that sales funnel with high quality leads. That is exactly what we're doing today. This takes time. This takes hard work, but what we're doing is we're going to be giving you the system and the framework that allows for you to quickly and simply get those systems up and running. I'm going to give you some information here. Okay. Leads are not free. They're just not free. Even if you don't have to pull out your credit card for running ads, it still costs you time. There's still time that you're going to be needing. It doesn't matter if you've been working in the art industry for decades or you're just starting out. I want you to know what you should be working on right now and where you should be working to find your high quality leads. You need to recognize no matter how many hours you have, you will need to spend your resources in order to do that. Okay, so today, let's get to the traffic secret. I'm going to give you the answer to the traffic secret just right off the bat. But today, I'm going to tell you this: customers are everywhere. There's never been a time in history where we've had access at our fingertips that allow for us to find so many of our customers so easily and so quickly. Okay? But we have to be unlocking our lead acquisition strategies. We have to unlock the potential in lead acquisition. And here's the secret. Okay. There's two secrets. Number one, it's not hard to find customers. What's hard is getting them to move into your universe and moving into your selling system. The secret to lead acquisition is your message. And guess what? If you don't have a system to test and refine your message, that's where you're just trying to sell outside in social media, giving people 3 seconds to make a decision whether to purchase or not. That's what we're going to be talking about today. This is for you. This is for serious artists who want to make a living wage. I'm going to talk about a living wage for just a second. Okay, I can't get comfortable to be able to use my hands. I'm going to use my hands today. The whole challenge is about leaping into a 6-figure income. But what that really means is having a selling system to be living your dream. Whether that's 6 figures, whether that's 7 figures, whether that's just enough to pay the bills for selling your artwork, whether that's enough to be like, I want to sell so that I can pay the bills and go on super sweet vacations, whatever that is. Okay. When we talk about 6 figures, I want you to write this down. If you're serious and you're like, I'm seriously going after 6 figures because that's what I need to have a living wage, this is what you put down. 6 figures equals a full-time job. If you're not able to do a full-time job here, then you adjust what you can do with the hours that you have. We want you to put this into terms that is helpful for you so that you can start identifying what it means to be living the dream. And this is another piece I'm going to give this to you. You have to be doing this. Whether you share it with us in the comments, you have to be doing this. Okay. I'd love for you to share it with us because I think it's helpful for everybody. But I want you to put living the dream, what it means to be making 6 figures, into something that you can quantify and you can start seeing why you're doing this and what it means to you. What do you want your business to do for you? Not what are you willing to do for your business? This is a flip. I want you to start writing down, what do you want for your business to do for you? And this is, I'm going to give you my example. Okay. This is what I'm going to say. Okay. I want the income that I make from my art to replace my corporate income. I want to charge a price that reflects the value of my work so that I can close more of my art sales so that you can insert anything in here. You insert anything in. I can go on super sweet vacations. I can send my kids to private schools. I can buy a new house. I can buy a new car. Put it in there. You have to start doing that. Okay. Because when we start flipping this to, instead of only looking at all the hard work we have to put into our business, and we can start flipping it to, what can my business do for me? That is fun. That is fun. So the fun is just starting. We're going to be talking about all the fun things that are headed your way. And one of those fun things is you guys were doing amazing work. Last night, I saw over 100 responses in the homework post. That is like a record, you guys. We were so excited to see you processing through the systems you currently have that you're using to close your art sales. And you started talking about, what do I need in order to claim the system? Where in my system do I need to work first? That is super powerful. And I'm going to tell you, that's part of the path to fun, because when you simply participated this week, when you simply just posted in the homework, if you simply comment, inside of this comment stream. When you give us a thumbs up, you give us a heart, you give us a like, you're participating in the challenge, and we automatically put your name inside of the wheel of names. We're going to be giving away a copy of that Post That Convert. But we're going to actually be you've already met her. I'm not going to introduce you. I'm going to bring back Miss Shauna St. James. Let me go ahead and grab her. I'm going to add her to the stream. Okay. Shauna. Hey, Shauna, girl. How are you?
Good. I'm ready.
Are you ready? Shauna is one of our coaches inside of the ArtBots Business Builder. She provides coaching on selling psychology, sales psychology, that allows for us to understand our customer and understand ourselves so that we can close more of those sales. So Shauna is here today. She's going to be giving away one of those Posts That Convert. And so I'm so excited.
I get to do the fun. Well, I mean, all of the challenge is fun, but wheel of names, Post That Convert. Oh my gosh, giving away gifts, my favorite thing ever. Hey, I want everyone to know how much we love seeing you all like lean in. Oh my gosh, this is how you get results. You get results. You came to the right place. We know that you want to have businesses that are 6 figures, and you are going to get that because you've come to experts in their field, and we want to be able to help you reach that by leveraging all those amazing big systems that all the biggest, most successful companies in the world are using. And honestly, all the really successful entrepreneurs are using those same systems too. So these are the keys to you getting the results, not just here from the challenge, but from your business overall. So with that being said, I want you to make sure that you are looking for our friend requests. If we can't send you friend requests, send us a friend request. That's the way we connect. That is one of the best ways for you to get great results out of this, is really tapping into this network. And we're part of that network. So connect with us. And you have nothing to lose by getting on a clarity call with us. All you have to lose is not really understanding what's going on in your business that you have that are keeping you from getting on that path to 6 figures. That's what you have to lose if you don't get on a call with us. So just do it. Just do it. All right. I get to do the wheel, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Let's grab that. I think you have what you need. Ooh, all right. Look at all those names. Woo-hoo! I think we had over, like the last time I was updated this morning by Team ArtBoss, like over 200, maybe it was closer to 250 names that are in there of people who were leaning in yesterday and participating. That's crazy. It's crazy great.
I know. It's a good one. I can't even read it. It'll show us.
It shows. There we go.
Melissa.
Woo! I'm writing down your name, Melissa.
Yeah, write that down.
Here's the process. Melissa, we're going to get you the copy of that Post That Convert. Shauna is going to actually reach out to you because we want to grab a quick call with you as well. So we're so excited that you're walking away with over 600 social media posts that are specifically designed for artists to be able to walk their customer down the path to the sale. We have training inside of the ArtBoss Business Builder that actually shows you how to build your own post as well. But here's what happened. We give everybody that training, but it's still like, wait, how do I apply all this? So we started giving you guys examples, and over last year, we built over 600 posts to give to you guys. So excited. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking someone else needs one of these.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's grab another one.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Bonus wheel, bonus spin.
Woohoo.
I love it. Tabitha.
I'm writing down your name too. We'll be reaching out to you, and Shauna will be sending you she'll need to send you a friend request. That's how we get connected with you. That's why we're asking for you guys to lean in. If you have a private Facebook group, we can't send you a friend request, unfortunately. So please don't be shy. Send one to Shauna, send one to me, because that'll allow for us to really connect and get you what you want. Get you what you want. That's what we want.
Woohoo.
I'm gonna remove this.
I love it.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So we're going to start digging into training. I'm going to let Miss Shauna go on her way. She'll be reaching out to you after the training. She's here in the comments. So feel free to leave your questions in the comments, and we will be jumping into the traffic secrets that you guys need. Okay. So let me go ahead and pull up the presentation, and we're going to go ahead and jump on in today. Okay. Awesome. We're going to do just a quick bit of I like to call it housekeeping. Remember, today is about traffic secrets for big businesses. This is for artists. You already know that the hard part isn't really building something, right? You have email lists, you have websites. Okay. The hard part is getting traffic to view and to see what you're doing. That's the hard part about running an art business. There's something more than just having an art lover see your work. You have to have the system that allows for you to find your leads and then pull them through your system. That is what we're doing. Day 2, the Art Boss Challenge. We're talking about traffic secrets for big businesses. If you want a traffic secret to sell one piece of artwork here and there, or you want traffic secrets to sell artwork that costs like $10 or $20, okay, this is not the place for you. This is about selling high ticket, high price offers, to finding the leads that are willing to pull out their credit cards because you're giving them everything they need to say yes for high ticket priced artwork. Okay, we're going to really be digging in tomorrow about price matters. And a lot of us think, oh, I got to keep discounting my price. And we're going to make a case. We're going to show you that this is about selling artwork that reflects the value of your work. Okay. So this is the challenge schedule. Sorry, it still says boot camp, but it's a challenge schedule. We did yesterday where we said goodbye to our freebie seekers. Today, we're talking about our traffic secrets. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about, yes, price really does matter. Okay, that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Don't forget that we have laser focused coaching coming your way on Thursday and Friday. On Thursday and Friday, it takes place in a Zoom call. You have the link to those Zoom meetings where you're actually going to be able to have a conversation with us, and we're going to take a look at your art businesses and uncover what you need to be doing next. You have daily reminders that are headed your way every day, 12 p.m. Central Time. Today and tomorrow are Facebook Live coaching and training just like this. Thursday and Friday are a Zoom call with that Zoom link inside of your workbook. Okay. Results are guaranteed because this is about you participating. And when you have the answers to the 3 questions that we're asking this week, you're going to be able to uncover what you need to do next. Everything is available in replay because we work with international clients. We know that those of you who are in New Zealand, Australia, you're sleeping right now. You're sleeping. We understand that. That's why everything is available in replay. Once again, you don't forget those bonus sessions that are coming your way with laser focused coaching on Thursday and Friday. Here are the resources that we give you so that you can get the results. You have your workbook. You have access to us with a one-on-one clarity call. We're going to be giving you the link to those clarity calls today. Do not leave without the link to your clarity calls. We also are really focusing on results. We're giving you training sessions. I'm showing you where there's additional training inside of the guides called weekly guides. Inside of there are all kinds of training. When you have questions like, wait, why am I using a Facebook group as my container? Wait, why do I want to be charging a premium price? We have training inside of the guides that will answer those questions. We only have 3 hours and 3 days to cover a lot of ground. So I want you to know that you have additional resources, and we are rewarding the actions that will actually allow for you to move your needle forward. So let's go ahead and talk about traffic secrets for big businesses. Okay, I'm going to pop myself out so you can see the screen. So as we're training, that we can get to that. Okay. The Art Boss Challenge is about uncovering the answers. We need to get you the answers so that you can claim that 6-figure income. Remember, 6 figures is the way that we're talking about what you need to be making in order to be living the dream. How are you finding your leads and moving them through your system? My name is Karen Auha. I know I'm like, I should have introduced myself a second ago, but my name's Karen Auha. I love doing this. I love working with artists and helping them claim the systems that allow for them to close their art sales. I spent years in the corporate world. And when I left the corporate world, I knew I had to figure out how to make money, that money that I was leaving behind. Here's what I learned. In 2012, I walked away from the corporate world. And here's what I learned when I started selling artwork. When I didn't control the whole process, meaning when I didn't control the marketing, the sales, as well as creating my product, I wasn't able to close the sales I needed. When I was relying on other people and other businesses to close those sales for me, I was bumping up against barriers that kept me from reaching my goals. So back in 2012, when I was working for 3 different art licensing agents, I was doing pretty well. I was making 20K and above every single year selling my artwork through companies like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Hobby Lobby. But I had to create at least 10 pieces a week. And I was just sending over the digital files. When I made a sale, I was making somewhere between 30 cents to maybe $1 on every single piece that I sold. Those companies were selling my artwork for anywhere between $20 and $100. They were making bank on my artwork. They were making tons of money on my artwork. But I loved being in that process. I loved being in a place where I was just an artist. I was only creating, and I was just letting the 3 art licensing agents sell my artwork for me. But when I started talking to them about like, hey, why didn't they buy this piece? This is a really good piece. They would tell me things like, well, they just didn't like this little, see this little tiny brush stroke over here in the bottom left-hand corner? They just didn't like that brush stroke. And when I said, well, you can Photoshop that out, did you tell them that? They're like, no, I just sold someone else's artwork instead. So along comes March of 2020. And a lot of us this will be etched in our brain forever, when the whole entire way that we had to purchase products and get products into our home, the whole entire world shifted. It stopped for a moment and then it started shifting. March of 2020, on one day, I had 3 art licensing clients call me and say, don't send any more digital files. We can't even see the buyers, and we don't know when we're going to be able to get into our buyers' offices, if ever again. Just stop selling your artwork. Then the next phone calls were from my galleries who were saying, we don't want your artwork. Come and pick it up. Oh, and by the way, bring gloves and a mask. The other galleries were saying, we need your credit card number because we're sending back your artwork and we need to be able to just send it. We need to FedEx it back to you, and you're paying for it to be FedEx back. Then I started getting the emails from all of the art shows that were closing down. All those art shows that were like, we know that our art show is until the end of the year, but we're just going to cancel it anyway. And so most artists just stopped, said, hey, I'll wait till COVID's over, and then I'll start selling again. Instead, I took a look at the only place that we were able to sell, and I took a look at creating a selling system in the online market. I'm going to tell you, I sold more artwork in 2020 than I ever did before. The system that I'm showing you is a system that I use to consistently and quickly close sales in the online market. I took all that money I made that year and I started documenting and creating a system and going out and sharing and showing the system to artists, and they were making more money when they used this system than they ever had made before. Even with COVID in 2020, they were like, I'm making more money than I ever did before. I made more money. I had one artist who said, I made more money in one weekend than I did all of 2019. In 2021, I used this system that I'm going to be showing you for my first 30K plus selling weekend. At that time, that one weekend, I was making more in one weekend than I had in 2019, the whole year. And by the end of 2021, the system that I'm showing you, I used to have my first 6-figure selling weekend. And the customers that I was working with, all the clients that I was working with, when they were using the service and when they were using the systems and the service and the products, Even artists who had never sold before were selling 20K in a quarter. Using the system and using the flywheel that we talked about yesterday. If this is the first time you've heard of the flywheel, I showed it to you yesterday. And on Thursday, we're going to talk more about that flywheel. They were setting quarterly goals and closing high ticket items so that they could be living the dream. They were sending me notes and they were posting inside the group. They were sharing, I just closed a 7K offer 3 weeks after I had my selling event. Not only is the system working to amp up my sales during a selling weekend, I'm consistently selling more sales every single week. Some artists are even just spending a few hours a week and they're having 5-figure weekends. They're telling me I'm walking away from some of the shows I used to do where I sat out in the heat and only made a couple $100 and maybe only made $1,000 in a whole weekend. And instead, I'm running my business with my selling systems out of the comfort of my own home. Most artists decided to wait for COVID to be over, and here's what happened. The way that people buy art has radically changed. They expect to find us online as well as offline. And are you going to wait to set up your selling system? When you treat your art and your art business with the love and respect it deserves and give it the commitment, commit to it. Decide today what you're going to commit to. And this isn't like, well, I'll commit to it when I feel like it. I want you to think about what you want your art business to do for you. Here's the answer that you're going to have today. Day 2 answer. We want you to unlock your lead acquisition system, and we want you to be like, I have the answer. I have the secret. I've unlocked the secret to moving traffic to my system and through my system. Let's talk about how you need to think about your traffic system and the secrets here. We're unlocking the secrets. Right now, the first part of the secret is you're going after leads, not followers. If you're working in platforms that only give you followers, those people who kind of check in when they want to, and they're kind of like, oh, maybe I'll check in on what Susie's doing. That's not the way we close high ticket sales. We need to have leads. That means we know their name, we have their email address, we probably have their phone number, we probably have purchase behaviors, we have what they like, what they don't like. We have to be focusing on collecting leads, not followers. How do we do that? We have to be working right here and magnetizing our ideal customer with what's called your unique market message. I'm going to ask you right now, do you have YUM? Do you have your YUM? Do you have the message that not only identifies your ideal client, but moves them through your system? We have to magnetize our ideal customer, walk them down the path to the sale, and have a system for closing that sale. After we do that, we can scale. You can scale to whatever you want. We also have to have a system for moving those leads. If you don't have a container to put them in and you don't have a system to move through your container, this is what it looks like. If you don't have a system, you're out here working in social media. If you take a look at that left-hand side where it says social media and current assets, you're trying to close high-ticket items and offers in 3 seconds in your social media, or you're trying to activate a dead email list, or you're trying to send everybody to your website to close a high-ticket item. And the reality is when we're only working this part of our system, we don't have what it takes to close our sales and close our high-ticket sales. We have to be moving our leads. This is why lead acquisition is so important. They have to be moving our leads, those people out in social media and inside of our assets, into a container. We have to acquire them. We have to learn about them. We have to engage them, and we have to move them into consideration by giving them everything they need to say yes. That is our message. Our message will give them everything they need to say yes, so that when we make our offers, they're pulling out their credit cards. And I just have to talk about scaling. So I'm going to add this arrow here. Once we have our selling system and we know our price and we know how big our system needs to be and we know how to get people into our system, when we have that running and that's already moving and we have that momentum, then we scale to the 6 figures and beyond. Point number 3. You want the traffic secrets? You have to have the power of your messaging. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you here and just say you need to have a good message. We're going to start talking about how you create and how you test your message, how you refine your message. In 1 hour, I will never be able to give you your full out unique marketing message. It takes time and you have to set up a system to test it, run it, and refine it. Period. It's about the system. Let's take a look at this, okay? I love this chart. We're going to sit here for a second. You can have a message that is meh. Meh. Meh's not bad. Meh's just like, it's like everybody else. Someone says something to you and you're like not impressed by it. Meh. Your message could be the message everyone has. Do you have a message that's meh? Or do you have a message that is yum? Your unique marketing message. We have to create and be running a system that allows for us. Sometimes we have to start with meh, the message everybody has. And when we're running our system and we're getting to know our customer and they're telling us what they want from us, and we're getting to know in our customer because we're engaging with them inside of our system, we start building out a powerful market message and we're calling it our YUM, your unique marketing message. Now, how do we do that? How do we get from meh to YUM? This right here is the money shot. These are the things that are going to allow for you to quickly find your ideal customer and walk them down the path to the sale. Here's your keys to messaging. I'm not digging into these today. Each one of these is an hour's worth of training over in the Business Builder. We're going to talk big picture. Here are your keys to messaging. Problem to solution. We have to move from where we're selling only on our price to where we're selling on the value of our product. Yes, every single person who purchases artwork has a problem. And when we take the flashlight off of the price and put it over to where it belongs, where we provide the value and we actually have the solution to their problem, it is the key to our messaging. We work on this and we refine this. When we talked about how much time are you going to commit to your business and how long are you going to commit to it, you're going to commit for the rest of the life of your business to getting clearer and clearer on the problem you solve so that you can find more ideal customers who are willing to pull out their credit cards when you make offers because you're giving them everything they need to say yes. Number 2, you have to find your and. Have to find the and. So here's what it is. It's basically taking your basic message that everybody else has. I'm a floral artist who provides beautiful artwork for your boring walls. That's a meh message. Okay, it's true. There's nothing untrue about it. But it's not until you get clear and you start identifying what's unique about your audience and what they're looking for that you get to the yum. There's an and. There's always an and. What else are you doing? What else do you provide? How else are you serving your customer? That's the and that's part of your message. Once again, you can't get to the and until you're running your system. Number 3, you need to have the system to test and refine your message, period. If you're not running a system, you're not getting the feedback, you can't test it. You can't test what you're saying. You can't test your content. You can't test your price. You can't test any of it until you have a system that allows for you to identify your ideal client, give them everything they need to say yes, so that when you make your offers, you're closing those sales and your customers are pulling out their credit cards. That's why we have the Art Boss formula. I've shown you the Art Boss formula in the framework. You have it. Your second question, and the answer you need to come to today, is do you have a unique marketing message? And if you don't, do you want one? Tomorrow, that answer that we're going to be giving you is tomorrow's pricing. Pricing matters. And a lot of artists go, well, I don't want to discount anymore. I don't want to lower price. And I'm going to tell you tomorrow, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Price matters and discounting is a problem. There are times and places for discounting, but we're going to show you the importance of having a premium price offer, because your price tells people the value of your product. If you're charging too little, you're telling people that there's no value in your product. Pricing, why does it matter? Do you want to recession-proof your business? Do you want to differentiate yourself in the marketplace? Do you want to reduce the competition? Because there are a ton of artists trying to sell at a $10 to $100 mark. Would you rather reduce your competition and sell at a price that reflects the value of what you do? And pricing matters because it gets rid of your freebie seekers. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it's totally true. If you aren't intentionally making a path for money to come into your business, you're intentionally choosing to stay stuck. We've shown you the system this week. We've shown you the system. Big businesses use this system. Successful entrepreneurs use this system. Do you want to know how to use this system to sell artwork? This is why we created the Art Boss Business Builder. We want you to be successful, and now it's in your hands to start making the choices and start answering those questions that we're giving you during the challenge. I want you to know that you don't have to spend years and years trying to figure all this out on your own, dabbling, I don't know, going to college, Googling, all that cross information. If you want help, we got you covered. For those of you who want a solution where you're partnered with me and Team Art Boss to create the path to financial freedom, I'm formally inviting you to become a member of the Art Boss Business Builder. There's no other program out there that's set up like this. Let me tell you a little bit about the Art Boss Business Builder. For those movers and shakers, those people who want traction in their business, who want to elevate their business, we provide full transformation for your business. The Art Boss Business Builder, it's a high-touch mentorship program that offers help during implementation. It's not just a course. We're not just going to throw you into videos and watching video after video and then saying, but how do I apply this to my business? If you're ready to step up and do the work it's required, we're inviting you to spend the next 12 months creating the systems you need to leap or walk if you want to walk into a six-figure income. There's just no other program out there designed to show you how to set up, activate, and scale your art sales systems so that you're putting yourself on the path to six figures. Over 12 months, we work with you. And during that time, we're going to work with you to build, activate, and scale your art business systems by using the Art Boss selling formula system so that you can be living the dream. So here's how it works. First, we're going to be building out your selling system with a plug and play program. It's an outline, you just plug and play. You're going to quickly and simply create your own playbook so that you have the systems for selling more artwork. And then we're going to amplify your traffic systems, You're going to be using paid and organic traffic systems to find your leads and move them through your system. Your customers are everywhere. Now, just give them everything they need to say yes when you make your offers. We're going to activate that flywheel. We call it launch methodology. Again, on Thursday, we're going to talk way more about that flywheel so that you have the momentum you need to close more sales than just when you're selling every day. We have to have the mechanism that allows for us to take what we can sell every day and amp it up and provide a more unique customer experience with urgency and incentive so that we close more sales and we pull more leads out of the woodwork so we can continue to sell every single day. And then we're going to scale your systems. Once you have your numbers, once you can tell me, I know I need X number of people to be in my system. When I run my playbook, I get a conversion rate of X%, which means I make X amount of dollars. Now we can scale your systems because we can start looking for, where do you have bottlenecks? Where do you need to add gas? Where do you have leaks in your funnel? And that's when we can scale you beyond those 6 figures. When all of this comes together, you have the business systems you need and the ability to create that 6-figure income. Again, 6-figure income means you're working full time. You insert whatever you want in there, whatever number you want, because we want you to be on the path to financial freedom and be living the dream month after month, year after year, decade after decade. If you're committed to be working decade after decade, the system is going to be working for you. Let's talk a little bit about real people, real results. This is Nick. Absolutely love Nick. I'm going to tell you, Nick already makes 6 figures because he treats his art business like a business and he's serious about it. We came into the program. He was talking to me about, before COVID, I only sold to my local area and I did great. Then COVID hit. And I recognized not only did I need to find another selling system that allowed for me to close more sales, he's saying, now I can continue to sell to the world. And I don't even have to leave the comfort of my own home. He's starting to rethink about how he used to just draw a 5-hour driving circle around his house. He's from Kansas City. He's like, I can go down to Dallas. I can go over to Tulsa. I can go up to Oklahoma City. I can go over to St. Louis. And he started drawing the circle. Now he's like, I don't need the circle anymore. I can sell to the world. I'm increasing my sales by simply increasing the number of art lovers I can sell to. This is Alyssa. Alyssa is a graphic designer and she wants to walk away from her corporate gig. And when you start looking at what she's telling us in here, she's telling us that it's a gratitude post that she put inside of the Art Boss Business Builder, thanking myself, Shauna St. James, all the people who are showing her that this is possible. She's like, I see the path and I know what I need to do to build the system. This is Sarah Sowert. Absolutely love Sarah Sowert. Sarah Sowert goes out and does 10K plus selling weekends. She has a system to know how to do it when she needs to do it, and then to continue to close her sales in between anytime she runs her flywheel. Okay. She says, I followed Karen's directions, implemented Lisa's copy, kept my head in the game. It worked. The Art Boss more than paid for itself by my first launch. And here's Kate. I love Kate. She does everything. She does murals. She has a very specific, unique product, and she paints cars, vintage cars. She's saying to me, she's letting me know. She goes, I'm closing large painting sales in between my launches too. She's like, just this week I closed a 3K order, way after I kicked in my flywheel. She's like, because I have leads to follow down and I know how to work with leads and I know how to give them everything they need to say yes. So we want you to claim the business system you need to close your online and your offline sales. We're giving you the quick step-by-step training, plug and play templates, customized one-on-one support to help you do the work, but we're going to help you with implementation and hit your goals in 2022. Here's how. Number 1, we have a training library. We have those plug and play templates. You have access to industry experts. If you're like, I can't afford people to work on my team, I can't afford to hire someone, you already have industry experts working on your business. We also have a Facebook community group. And we know that the first 4 weeks inside of the program are critical to getting your system set up and activated. So you'll be working with Becky Howell. I think Becky's here. Girl, yep. I see Becky's here. You're me working with Becky. So she'll provide onboarding guide to get you to the meetings you need to be to the training you need to be. And it's an additional resource that you have inside of the Art Boss Business Builder. So in your first 4 weeks, what would your first 4 weeks look like? Your first 4 weeks, we are working on that playbook. I'm giving you my playbook and you're filling in all of your key information. So you can go to your first launch and you're building your assets and your systems and those daily to-do lists. You're building your irresistible offer, your sales funnel system, you're filling your sales funnel, and you're heading to that first selling weekend that we call launch when we use our flywheel. You're working with all these team members. You have access to your complete online support team. Myself, there's Kayla who works with tech support. If you have questions about technology, we have Lisa Nance, who's our copywriter who helps you write out your copy. You should be giving her a big thanks because that post that convert, that was her, along with 4 other copywriters, but that was her. She ran that project. We have Rita. She is our camera ready coach because we know that how you show up in front of your camera directly relates to how much money you can sell it in a weekend and how much money you can make in a weekend. We have Shauna St. James. You've met her. She is our sales psychology coach. Diana Mantley helps us set up our Facebook ads so that they convert to sales and get those leads into our funnel that we need into our funnel. And there's Becky. She is our onboarding coach. This is what you get. You get to work one-on-one with Team Art Boss. In your first quarter, you'll work with Team Art Boss for your first debrief to really talk through how the first time you ran your flywheel, how that worked. You also have another one-on-one session after the first time you've run your Facebook ads. And then you have quarterly reviews one-on-one when you submit to an ARC session. In your first 90 days, the first 90 days is about getting you to activate your sales funnel system to run that first virtual online selling event so that you're getting your ROI. That's what we do in the first 90 days. For the rest of the 12 months that you're working with us, we are scaling. We're building your convert kit, everything you need inside of your kit to automate and delegate your email campaigns, your text campaigns, your posting campaigns, your promotional calendars, your social media calendars. That's your convert kit. We're automating your lead generation with Facebook ads. We are dialing in your message always and consistently. We're providing lead tracking systems. They're called customer relation management tools that allow for you to know where people are in your sales funnel. We're delegating those repeatable, duplicatable tasks, and we're building a team. We're giving you access to industry experts so that you don't have to make decisions by yourself. Decision-making fatigue is real as well. You need to have a team and the support so that you can make decisions for your business that grow your business. There's also world-class networking opportunities and strategic partnerships that you'll be creating within the Facebook group. We have the Art Boss Business Builder Facebook group that allows for you to connect with hundreds of artists on a weekly and a yearly basis who are coming in and who are walking the same walk. They're ambitious. They're providing support and encouragement to win. I'm going to tell you, it's community support from like-minded artists who are on the same journey and on the same path. So here's some of the things that are included. You have the step-by-step training and blueprints, plug-and-play templates and launch assets. You have one-on-one coach and strategist, along with personalized critiques, business plan creation, check-in points, private support community. I'm going to just say every single week, you can get your business in front of business experts. So enrollment is open. And if you're ready to join the Art Boss Business Builder, now's the time. I'm going to share how you can do this, okay? So we want you to know that we're opening up enrollment. We want you to grab one of the clarity calls with Team Art Boss so that we can continue to work with you to uncover what you need to be doing next. Okay, so I'm going to ask Team Art Boss to go ahead and drop the link to those clarity calls so that people can start booking those with us. You're going to have 12-month access to the products and services here. This includes help with implementation, 24/7 access to the pre-recorded training library. You can work with our funding partners. We're so proud to be able to offer funding options and get access to the Art Boss Business Builder, the 12-month program, starting at $350 a month or less. When you work with our funding partners, you get access to the Art Boss Business 12-month program starting at $350 a month or less. You can work with a funding partner to pick your terms and your payment. There's no early prepayment fees. And as of May of 2022, it's only available in the US, but I want you to know that we have to work hard. We have to get qualified, but we're working with other options and other companies who provide funding in Canada and Europe. Looking for ones in Australia if anyone has ideas. Grab a call with us to learn more. You need to grab that clarity call and we will help get you to our funding partners. We work really closely with them every single month. You can also join today without any funding application needed. You don't need to go through the funding if you don't want to. If you purchase now, you pay only $10K for the 12-month access to the Art Boss Business Builder. That includes team support, everything that I've talked about. And if you need us to, we'll break that payment into 3 payments. You just need to let us know. Here's the great news. Today only, you don't have to pay the $10K. Today only, if you just grab a clarity call with us, the Business Builder is only $8K. And you can still work with those business partners if you want to, those funding partners. Today only $8K. Great news. That means you're going to get your payments under right around $300 or under a month if you want to do that. So who's this for? This is for serious professional artists. I'm putting the word serious in there, who are looking for a solution to build a system with a proven formula so that you can quickly implement your selling system and bring in your consistent monthly income so that you can claim that 6-figure income so you can be living the dream. You want to partner with professional industry experts who will lead you down the path. You're tired of trying to figure this out on your own, sitting in your bubble going, I don't know what to do next. You must be driven and ambitious, okay, and not afraid to do the work, because all the stories that I shared with you today, that I'm going to be sharing inside of the Art Boss Formula Facebook group, all the stories I'm going to be sharing tomorrow are people who have worked super hard and taken radical responsibility and persisted through any business block that they've come against. So here's my invitation to you. Our calendar's open. Claim one of those 50-minute one-on-one meetings with Team Art Boss. We're here to help you uncover your next steps. We've given you the questions that you need to noodle ahead of time so that we can get you massive clarity and get you results. The cost for the call is free. The goal of this call is just massive clarity. We've shown you the system. I've even shown you how to work with us for full transformation. We have other products that are available. So if you're not ready for the Business Builder, we have other products, but you need to grab a clarity call before we know where we need to meet you. We want to meet you where you are and where you're ready. We're so excited to work with you and continue to work with you. And remember, we're going to be working with you tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday in the free zone. But if you'd like to work with us for a year to get those systems up, we cannot wait to work with you. This isn't about just one person kind of sharing how they made the system work for them. This is a team of people with superpowers outside of being artists. You look at every single one of these faces, and each one of these people are artists as well. And when we work together, We're going to work with you to build your system, to activate your system, to scale your system, and there are bonuses headed your way too. Okay, so here are the bonuses that are going to be headed your way. So the early action bonus, we already talked about this one. You're getting a 20% discount off of the pay in full price. So if you enroll today, or you just simply book a clarity call with us by today, you've already locked in that 8K price. That's a $2,000 savings off of the program price. Just a reminder, you can also work with our funding partners as well and get your monthly pay under, like right around under $300 a month. There's a second early action bonus. If you enroll in the program or grab that clarity call by Friday, you'll be able to join the Business Builder for only $9K. So you get $1,000 off of the program. What's $1,000 worth? And also, for the first 5 artists who enroll, you'll receive a social media audit and create your lead acquisition plan for filling your funnel with your perfect customer. This is a social media audit that I do and I offer for $1,000. You're going to get that included when you're one of the first 5. Additional bonuses. You get the Art Boss Playbook. This is a secret sauce that gives you everything you need to launch quickly and get your ROI. It's basically my playbook, and then you start plugging in your information. You have a VIP bonus. It's an additional work session to build out your core offer and your value ladder. We didn't even talk about that today, but we want you to have the right products at the right price, and that's what we're doing with you guys. You also have 4 private coaching sessions one-on-one that allow for you to evaluate the results and what you're getting. Additional bonus training, Facebook ads coaching. I'm just going to stop here for a second. We have a world class. She works with huge clients to build out your Facebook ads that convert to sales. Not only does she work with you to build them out, she helps when you're running them to measure your results and your success. We have pricing strategies in here. We have camera ready training. We have sales training. We have templates and additional training on how to use the products that are in here. Post that convert. I've shared the story. I almost walked away from this one because when I did the math on how much it would cost to build out Post that convert, it was an over $10,000 if you were going to write 600 social media posts. If you paid someone to do that, it'd be about $15 a post. You might be able to find someone to write you for $10, but they're not posts that convert. They're just like, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving. Like those are the kind of posts you're getting. $10,000 just simply. If you do nothing else the whole year and all you do is download that book that we gave away for free, the value is $10,000. So I want those of you who received that Post That Convert book today to know the value of what you got for free. We know it's important to have powerful posts that convert that allow for you to refine your message and walk your customer down the path to the sale. You're getting a brand book where you're working with Lisa Nance, who works for large companies like Amazon, Perry Ellis, Hilton Hotels, building out their brand books. She's also an artist, so big score when she came in and she's building out our brand books with us. You have the Art Boss Convert Kit. You have your sales book and script templates. You also have Facebook Live templates. So I'm going to just talk for a second about who it's not for. Okay. If you're actually looking for a business manager or a done for you product, I'm going to stop right now and say the Business Builder is a done with you consulting package. It's a program that allows for you to build your skills so that you can sell your artwork forever. Number 2, this is not for you. If there's something outside of your control, that means you're unwilling or unable to get in front of your social media. Okay. We know that not everybody's comfortable with being in front of social media, and that's perfectly fine. That's why we have the training and the camera ready training, is to help give you the skills that you need, because we know how you show up on camera directly relates to how much money you can make. I'm talking about restraining orders. Okay. I'm talking about things that you can't control. Okay. Finally, if you don't have a computer or a reliable internet to run your online business, you're just not ready yet. Okay, so what does financial freedom look like for you and your business? You can wait another year to set up a selling system. or you can start now and you can start getting the results that you want. I'm going to tell you that everything that's happening in your business, all the results you're getting today are because of decisions that you made 90 days ago. So can you wait another year to figure this all out? The enrollment window closes this Friday. And by starting today, you're going to have the extra time to jump into that training. You have access to everything immediately. Do you want to change the direction of your cash flow? Instead of just spending money and creating artwork that sits on shelves, you want to start changing the direction of your cash flow. What is it worth to have a business system for selling six figures? We're talking about years after year and decade after decade. So grab one of those clarity calls. Okay. So, because we're going to start like wrapping this up, we have homework. Okay. We're like, here's what I want you to be doing for your homework. I'm going to, it's actually hidden. I'm not sure. I can't read this, but I know basically the question. So the homework that I want you to answer is, do you have a system that pulls your traffic into your system? Do you have a traffic system that allows for you to find your leads and move them through your funnel? Because here's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. So I'm sorry, that slide got missed, and just go into the Facebook group. That question's in there. Price does matter. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We'll talk about all the reasons why you need to be charging a price that reflects your value. Because when you're running a system, systems don't run for free. You have to be investing in your system. And so that means you have to be charging a price that reflects the value of what you are doing. It's not just the value of your artwork, it's also the value of you. All these little red arrows, price matters because it costs time and money to work in social media. It takes time and money to work in your current assets. It takes time and money to work in your selling system. And oh my goodness, to scale your selling system also takes money. So the price that you're charging reflects the value of what you're doing because you're showing up as a business and you're running a system. When you're working with your customers and they don't feel a system, they're going to start thinking, this is someone who's trying to overcharge. When they see the system because they feel it and they feel nurtured and they know that the only way that businesses can survive is to charge a price that reflects the value of what you're doing, price matters. So the third answer that we're going to be getting to is tomorrow. We're going to talk about why price matters. Here's the aha moment I want you to come to is like, for a lot of artists, it's like, okay, fine, I'll charge what I'm worth. That's what I want you to come to. And I'm willing to do what it takes to charge a price that reflects the value of what I'm worth. So that's tomorrow. I want you guys to do your homework this evening. Okay, so here's your support that you're getting from us, okay? Don't walk away. Don't walk away from the opportunity to build your systems. Number one, post your questions in the group. We're hyper vigilant over like boot camps and challenges. We're in that group all day long. When we're not like, otherwise, if it's just we're in between our selling weekends, right? Then we're just in there once a day. We're hyper diligent because we know you have questions and we want to be able to answer them. Okay. I want you to connect with us in Messenger. We are sending out friend requests for a lot of you. Your Facebook groups your Facebook profiles are private, so we're unable to reach out to you. Don't be shy. Reach out to us. A lot of you are reaching out to us. We love that. You have a one-on-one clarity call. Team Art Boss, could you put it in there one more time just to make sure everybody has it? We want you to grab a clarity call so we can help you uncover what to do next, okay? Here's the other thing you can do. You can simply just post me inside of this comment stream, okay? We know most of you are watching in replay. Watch it again in replay. All the content that we have here is super amazing, okay? So we want you to be able to have access to us. And that's what we're giving you this week as access to us. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about why pricing matters. On Thursday, we're going to be showing you that flywheel. And we're also giving you the opportunity to put your business questions in front of us. There is a link to the submission, the Q&A submission form here inside of your workbook. I'll be posting that later today. I don't want to confuse anybody with the links that are out there. But later on today, if you have questions that you would like to ask Team Art Boss, now is the time to start putting those questions into the Q&A form. I've been in there. You guys are already submitting amazing questions. Okay, we can only take 3 questions a day, but I'm looking at the questions that will allow for the whole entire group to move forward. So post your questions. Chances are we're going to get to your question because most people, out of 3 questions, most people have kind of the same kinds of questions. But I would love to look at your business. And that's how you get our eyeballs on your business for free. All right. So now, and then, so just type me in the comments, make sure you're submitting your questions in that Q&A form. And here's where we are. We're just kind of like wrapping it up. I want you guys to know that you're on fire. You're doing an amazing job. We know that this is hard work. We know that when we are treating our art businesses with the commitment that we need to make to it so that our art businesses will produce the results we want, you guys are amazing. You're in the right place. You have access to us now, and you can start asking us questions, but we're going to be really focusing on giving you the clarity on what you need to do next. Okay. Grab one of those clarity calls. Even if you're like, I'm not ready to come into the business builder, remember that we have other products that we can help you with. Okay. And I'm also going to tell you this with full heart and full sincerity on this. If you just uncover what you need to do next and you spend time in the internet trying to find out how to do it on your own, that's all I want for you, is I want for you to know what to do next. I've worked with too many artists who give up their art simply because they don't know what to do next, and it breaks my heart. And that's why I'm here. And that is why we're providing the opportunities to work with us in the free zone. And if you want to work with us for a year, we're providing opportunities for you to work with the whole team, the whole entire team. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Same place, 12 p.m. Central Time, right here in the Facebook group, and we're going to talk about pricing. We're going to talk about pricing. I know it's the question. It's the question of the day, so we're going to talk about pricing. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great one. Bye.